leave the central garrison to me.
Death is not to be feared. If the heavens so desire it, I will face my end. Katsuie, lead the main force south and attack the western strongholds. I will head straight into the fires of hell.
I have seen the suffering this war is causing, brother. We must do everything we can to end it.
If you loathe war so, then why are you here?
Because I cannot simply turn my back. I am no coward, brother.
And hello, and welcome everybody to another live stream of Samurai Warriors 3. Hey Shattered Leo and Shin Loki, what's going on? So off camera, I was trying to play some of Hanbei's story. I only made it through the first stage, and like, as you can see, less than 2 minutes of the second stage. Just because I kind of got distracted by a little game called Genshin Impact. Because, what's her name? Aloy from Horizon is a new guest character, but you can only unlock her if you're Adventurer rank level 20. Which I've only just started playing the game. So, yeah, I'm not there yet, but I am getting close. Let's see. We're gonna keep going with Nobunaga because that's who we were using last time. And let's see here. Oh, we have a mod in the chat. Yeah, that's Chelsea. Just gonna call you out right now. Yeah, Chelsea might be joining actually on voice and on game later during the stream. We'll see. She's going to be playing some Destiny right now while I'm playing this. Got to do the dailies and stuff, right? I haven't done my dailies in Destiny 2 because I've been, again, playing Genshin Impact, trying to get to rank 20, so I can get Aloy. Okay, let's see here. I can skip this. I forgot. I didn't unlock anything new last time, so we're just gonna jump into it. Hey, Felipe! Welcome to the stream. We're playing some more Nobunaga. Oh, Chelsea, can you get the blinds, please?
There is no reason to keep alive those who wish to live in the past. Everything must be destroyed.
So that is the
God damn it.
new ship. Remarkable.
The muskets are just as annoying in this game as they are in, well, not as annoying as Samurai Warriors 5, but still annoying.
I have no time for their childish games.
Hey, I'm not going to attempt that name. Not while I'm trying to also kill people.
Mitsuhide, I need you to take command of the nation.
But hello, and welcome. Person I cannot
Some among the enemy.
quickly read the name of.
They are mere peasants.
How are you?
They intend to show
I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I've literally just been playing Genshin Impact and Destiny 2. That's literally my weekend. I should have been doing adult things, like chores, but, yeah, no. I'm playing video games. It's a long weekend here in Canada, too. I don't know if it is, in the States as well. Is it Labor Day down in the States? Down in the US of A? Adult things are overrated. Truer words have never been said.
I will follow you.
I just want to play games and read manga. Hello and welcome. Excuse me. I hope this stream is a little bit more productive than the last one, considering last time I lost. Every single time I tried a new stage, I lost. So
Incredible.
we're not gonna let that happen this time.
Open the gates of hell.
Awesome. So all of North America has a good long weekend going on right now. Oh, hey now. Frig off. Please. Oh, excuse me. Of course, since I've been playing a majority of Destiny 2 and Genshin Impact, motherfuck.
Extend the game.
But since I've been playing those games pretty well all day, I've also been slacking on video work, so I should probably stop. Because the next video I'll be working on is the big one. The Warriors Clones video.
Slaughtered like animals.
Which I've already got the script started. I've got some gameplay footage recorded for a couple of games.
Is that so?
Ooh, 4-day long weekend in Brazil. Nice.
Away with you.
5 in your... Dang. The closest thing we ever get to like a 5-day long weekend is Christmas. If it lands on like a Friday or a Monday.
Until my body turns to dust.
But even then, that would only be... I guess that would only be 3 days. Because most places are open Christmas Eve and most places are open Boxing Day. So... Oh, I should probably go back here. Who needs to survive for this? Mitsuhide, where are you? You are up there. Okay, yes, I should probably go up there. Protect Mitsuhide.
Wonderful.
Been playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam? Nice.
Feels like.
Preparing for Musou 2022 or just enjoying yourself some good old Gundam? I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. I haven't been playing as much lately. You know, the whole Genshin Impact kind of thing. But I have been trying to play and finish the original mode stories in the first Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
I must hold out a little longer.
I'm playing from the Wii. I'm actually playing directly from a Wii with an M Classic upscaler. So that's how I'm able to get a little bit better graphics than what you would usually be able to get.
We'll move forward.
And it honestly looks better than if you were to play it on Wii U.
Is that it?
I've been tempted to do these M Classic comparison videos over on my second channel, Gildart Gameplay, which if you're not subscribed, you should go subscribe. So that's where these the VODs of these streams are going to be going. But as I was saying, I've been tempted to do like graphic comparisons of different games to show what it looks like on PS2 versus Xbox versus Xbox 360 if there's one available, and just kind of show off the differences of what you can achieve with different hardware.
Away with you! Away with you!
Are you playing them? Are you playing the Dynasty Warriors Gundam in order, or are you going to be just playing whatever you feel like? Because whenever I do my reviews, I always play them in order, and I always finish the review before I move on to the second game. What are my thoughts on Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires? I have a lot of thoughts that I want to put into a video, which I probably should do at some point, but essentially, I don't think I'm going to be a massive fan of it. I feel like it's going to be very similar to Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires, where I potentially enjoy it more than the base game. But I'm not going to keep coming back to it like I would for all of the other games. Like, 7 Empires still is the top-tier Empires game for me. With 5 Empires being the next one.
Away with you!
Actually, maybe Samurai Warriors 4 Empires would be the second, with Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires being the third. I need to figure this shit out.
I will lay down my
A lot of
life
people
if
have
I
asked me to
must.
do, like, tier lists or top 10s or something like that, and I've been trying to figure out how I would want to do that, because... What do I do here? Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a part of... Oh, am I supposed to shoot down this... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I do not remember this whatsoever. And I freaking love it. Doing little things like this is just so much fun in Warriors games. The only thing that sucks is inverted vertical. So it keeps messing with my horizontal, because I usually want either everything to be inverted or nothing to be inverted. Like, I much prefer no inverted. And of course, the best thing would be to have freaking options to whether or not you want inverted or not. Fuck. Come on. Get him. Bam. Any more? Come on. Man. How long is this section gonna be? 'Cause I seriously have no memory of this part of... Oh, that's way off. Direct hit. But yeah, this is such a weird and different part to add to... Okay, now this... As much as I am enjoying this, don't keep this section going this long. Come on! God damn it. Oh, oh! Yeah! Is that gonna hit? That's not gonna hit. Ooh. That just barely hit. Come on! Damn, this is actually kind of intense. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Don't do this to me. Come on! Yeah! That had better be the last. Yes! Good. God
Is this
damn it.
all you're capable of?
I couldn't look away and look at the chat while that was going on.
We'll break this.
Jesus.
Extend
Are you
the
planning
planks.
to upload videos about Genshin Impact? I do want to do a video on Genshin Impact. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, whether it's going to be like a review or maybe a comparison.
No mercy. Your
Like-
task is of utmost importance.
I've had ideas to just do like a PVC mini review because like I'm not very far in the story. I'm currently at rank 18 and I think I'm at the point where no wait, I think I just unlocked the next story mission because I was rank 16 when I hit the roadblock. I literally hit rank 18, turned it off, and started streaming. That's kind of
Away with you.
where I'm at. But I was gonna upload some gameplay footage of the different characters over on my gameplay channel, Gildart Gameplays. Check out the second channel.
Away with you.
But yeah, like, I could do a review. I could do a comparison between it and Breath of the Wild because, you know, those are like the two big ones that people would compare anyways. I have thought about doing a comparison between it and Dynasty Warriors 9 to just be like, you know, how do both of these stand up as hack and slash open world games?
This is a good sign. Your appearance suggests further stagnation.
And I've thought about doing a discussion video just talking about, like, you know, why Genshin Impact has hooked me so much. Stopped playing Genshin Impact after the first hours. It bored me to tears. I could see why. Honestly, I was just in the proper mood for a good open world game. And, like, the beginning of it is definitely slow. But once you start unlocking more characters, you start learning, like, what the secrets in the world would be, like, looking for the chests, looking for the, I forget what they're called, but they're essentially, like, little collectibles around the world that, if you collect it, they're essentially the Korok seeds of this game. But instead of doing things to make them appear, they are just in the world in conspicuous places that you might need to, like, glide to or uncover an alternate route or something. But yeah, I just found like there was a lot for me to do once I got past that tutorial part. And I also started unlocking some good waifus, so there's also that.
Shows no mercy. We must retreat or be slaughtered.
These
I've been Lighty rated.
nothing but contempt. If you wish to live, then
Hey, Lighty,
Away with you.
welcome. Nobunaga Samurai Warriors 5, C5, and EX. Nobunaga in general is just OP. Doesn't matter what weapon he's using. Like, you could probably equip the Naginata. I haven't yet with him, but you could probably equip a Naginata and just destroy and decimate the entire enemy army.
Lord Nobunaga,
I should probably try that sometime.
absolute cruelty.
And again, posted on the Gildart gameplay channel.
Incredible!
I gotta plug that channel, man. It's not even at 100 subscribers yet. But I also haven't been posting too much, so there's also that. Like, I have no one to blame but myself. Do I have... No, I don't have that charge attack yet. Is it just me, or are the Samurai Warriors 3 stages just much longer than, like, even Samurai Warriors 2 and 1? Well, maybe not 1. 1 had some pretty decent length stages. Oh, excuse me. But I want to power through this. I don't want to be... It is up on D-pad. I don't want to be just playing one character, like, for an entire stream.
Escape is meaningless. It only delays the inevitable.
Forward!
Like, hopefully, we can finish Nobunaga's story and Mitsuhide's, at least those two. That's my goal. If I can complete 2 stages, or 2 stories per stream, hopefully we won't be streaming Samurai Warriors 3 all year. And maybe every now and then what I'll do is I'll split it up. Maybe next stream I'll put out a poll to be like, hey, here's what I feel like playing. Instead of Samurai Warriors 3, we're going to take a break for 1 week and then go back to Samurai Warriors 3 the next.
With you by my side.
But then at the same time, I just want to be done with this. There are a lot of Warriors games that I have just not experienced the full story through.
Throw open the gates of hell.
And I'm actually, like, replaying some stages here, or some stories here. Because I originally played through about half of the stories on the Wii U. And then when I got the M Classic and started playing this on Wii because it was just that much better looking. Yeah, I only finished Yukimura's story. Would have even tried continuing that game despite the boredom, but after I saw all the gacha crap in the game, I was like, nope, and uninstalled it. Hate stuff like that. Yeah, I understand. I've been smart enough not to spend money on the gacha. I just bought the, like, package that you get, like, the daily rewards from. Like, as long as you log in every day for the next 30 days, you get, like, a steady flow of whatever the Prima Gems, I think is what they're called. And that's, like, the only money that I've spent on it. I've done the grinding to get the other premium currency that you use for
Away with you.
the pulls in the gacha. And I've got, like, some decent good characters from it. So, like, I think that has also been one of the reasons why I've been continuing to play it, is because, like, I've got characters that I actually want to play as. Because I can only imagine if I got mostly characters that I dislike playing. Like, the characters that use the books for weapons, I don't like those movesets. I don't like them in combat. They're just not fun to play as, and if that was all I was pulling, like, I could still play as Amber and Kaya, I think his name is. Those two I don't mind playing as, but oh, who was the girl that I just unlocked? She's the fire guitarist girl. She's now my my main character that I play as. But, like, the first character I ever pulled was Noelle, who was, like, a beast. So, you know, that made it fun to play. Currently playing Samurai Warriors 2 on 360. Man, how I wish hyper attacks existed before 4. Don't kill me. No, it's okay. Like, as much as I dislike them, I think balance was all that was needed. Like, the way that it's done in Samurai Warriors 5 is so much better than Samurai Warriors 4. And 4 too gave it a little bit better balance.
Away with you.
But Samurai Warriors 5's hyper attack is just the perfect way that it should be, in my opinion, anyway.
Your feats of skill humble
Away with you.
But I feel like the way that they were made in Samurai Warriors 4, it just makes them OP. Like, when you play Warriors Orochi 4, you pretty much mostly are going to be playing as the Samurai Warriors characters because they're so good at moving through the battlefield. But in Samurai Warriors 5, I feel like it's not as good of an idea to just spam. Okay, Motonari, stop.
and of a ruler who cares for his people. So I'm sorry, Lord Nobunaga,
Hey now,
but I cannot be part of your regime.
I want to use this. Come on.
Is that so?
I kept hitting A and it wasn't working. Oh, fuck.
Away with you.
There we go.
Away with you.
None can escape the
That's
clutch
one
of
down.
death. Not even
How many more story missions do I have as Nobunaga? Probably just one. I'm gonna guess the next one is Honoji.
Simply pathetic.
Yeah, like, hyper attacks definitely made some characters better to play as. Gracia and Okuni being two major ones for me. No is another one. I don't really like her moveset in the old games. Let's get rid of you. We're gonna get rid of you as well. And, increased distance covered by the spirit chair. Nah. We don't need those. Been playing Samurai Warriors 3Z, and it's hard to go back to the Wii version. It is, with the exception of this is in English. Excuse me.
Having quelled the uprising,
Still can't wrap my mind around making it Wii exclusive when both previous games enjoyed success on PS2 and Xbox. I know.
dispatched them to conquer the
Like, we never got an HD version of this game in English. What a crime! Hate No in Samurai Warriors 2 with a burning pat. I just dislike her moveset pre-5. Like, hyper attacks helped her be a useful character in Samurai Warriors 4, but
Forward!
yeah, I still don't like her moveset.
Lord Mitsuhide has betrayed us. He has us
Just booted up Samurai Warriors 3 for the sake of it, and just remembered the last time I played was on the old Wii U that died. Oh no!
the grounds aflame, and I shall divert the enemy to the main hall.
I feel that,
Been
man.
busy long enough for you to escape to the west, my lord.
I've done that with, well, almost every Warriors game. Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, and 5, as well as Samurai Warriors 1 and 2 on PS2. I sold my old memory card and console back when I was a stupid kid, and I lost my save files for that, and I had to restart. And then I got the original Xbox and found out that you can get progressive display through that. So then I restarted again, and then that Xbox died, and I had to get a new one. And when I replaced the hard drive, it wouldn't recognize the old one, so I had to restart again. So I haven't played any of the classics in a very long time, because I don't want to keep restarting over and over and over again. But I've also done it with Samurai Warriors 3. Like I said, I started playing this on Wii U. And then when I got the M Classic upscaler, upscaling to 1080p through the Wii is so much better than the Wii U outputting 1080p natively, which is really weird. It's a lot fuzzier on a Wii U than it is on a Wii upscale. Like, if you don't have an upscaler, the Wii U is definitely your better choice, but if you already have a Wii, I would highly recommend getting the M Classic. Because the Wii only outputs at 480p, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it doesn't output any higher. And that's, like, the best results that you'll get from the M Classic is... because there's more room to upscale from 480p to 1080p than it is with 720p to 1080p. But if you have a 4K TV, you even get more. Because I think it upscales to, like, 12-something P? I can't remember. There's a chart that you can find on Marseille's website that shows you the max upscaling that the M Classic will do. Wonder if the poor sales of Samurai Warriors 3 on Wii was ultimately the nail in the coffin in Koei not dubbing these games anymore. Probably... It was probably, like, the overall decline of Warriors sales in general. Like, Dynasty Warriors 4 is the only,
Away with you.
Dynasty Warriors 4 is the only PlayStation 1, with the no, wait. Dynasty Warriors 4 and Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition are the only two games to have ever gotten greatest hits. And, like, none of the Xbox games ever became a platinum hits. This is really the only, this is the only Nintendo release that would have been able to get a Nintendo Classics, but obviously it didn't.
Away with you.
Yeah. Gotta go this way. I feel like the main thing is, like, they can sustain a similar sales figures by not dubbing versus dubbing. So that's why they're just going to continue doing Japanese only. But I know, like, some publishers understand that adding that little bit of quality does make it a little bit better. So whenever there's, like, the collaboration titles, some of the publishers will do the dubs. Like, Square's pretty good at doing dubs. Sega did the dub for Persona 5 Strikers, which was almost necessary because if you had Persona 5 with an English dub and then Persona 5 Strikers with a Japanese only, I feel like that would look fairly bad on you. Almost like putting out Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition with English dub and then doing Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires with a Japanese dub. Could you imagine that, guys?
Immediately.
Anyways, that's enough of me ranting about non-English.
Lord Mitsuhide has given the order. Escape must be killed on sight.
I just miss having English in my Warriors games. It makes it so much easier to just mash away and not have to read. Like, I still don't read when I play the games in Japanese. I don't look down at the text and see what's going on. I just keep playing until I've won. And if I lose, then I try to pay a little bit more attention. But if I don't need to pay attention to what the text is telling me, and I can just mash away and kill things and be like, okay, I know where the boss is, I'm gonna take out everybody else and just do my own thing. forget that Dynasty Warriors... Well, not only Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, but Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires is Japanese only. Like... What? Why? I understand that Dynasty Warriors Empire, or, well, Empires in general, are much more niche, and they don't tend to sell as well as the base games, but, like... Why would you just not go through that little bit of extra effort to keep that consistency?
Throw open the gates of hell.
Oh, jeez. Apparently I need more coffee.
Another.
Well, luckily enough, this is the last stage for... Well, should be the last stage for Nobunaga's story, and we can move on to Mitsuhide's. Also, luckily enough, this doesn't have all the stories that Samurai Warriors 3 has, or 3Z has. Only like 3/4 of the characters actually have stories. Which is fine by me. That way we can move on to another game much faster. Yes. Bring me the Timmies. Actually, I prefer McDonald's. But, that's technically because, for those of you that didn't know, Tim Hortons was bought out by Burger King, who started to supply Tim Hortons with their coffee instead of Tim Hortons' supplier. And as soon as that supplier stopped working with Tim Hortons, McDonald's picked them up. And that's why McDonald's coffee tastes better now. Because it was the opposite for a while there. McDonald's coffee tasted like somebody had just dumped an ashtray into their coffee machine. But now it actually tastes like coffee. And you may... If you bought coffee before this whole acquisition thing happened from McDonald's, and you didn't notice the ashtray flavor, that's probably because you don't drink black coffee. Because if I had a double-double from McDonald's, you know, I didn't quite taste it as much. You know, it still didn't taste as good as Tim's. But, yeah, I don't drink coffee, or I don't drink my coffee with milk or sugar anymore. Unless I'm getting, like, a mocha. Or, like, some sort of cappuccino or something like that. Something fancy. But, for the most part, I just want my black coffee.
Away with you.
Gonna use text-to-speech for Dynasty Warriors 10. Okay. Part of me is tempted to just, like, not try to kill as many foot soldiers and things, but I'm gonna want to level up all my characters too, so it's like, do I really power through, or do I just kind of, like, kill who I can along the way kind of thing? Because if I really wanted to, I could just power through, kill the officers, and that's it. And then we might be able to get through, like, 3 stories in the span of a single live stream. But like I said, I'm too much of a grinder. I need to try to get all of my level ups as quickly as possible. See? I can't not kill the things. That's just who I am. Excuse me. When this stage is done, I'm gonna need to pop a lozenge.
Away with you. do your worst.
I forgot about these. I just remembered about the special moves. Holy fuck.
I go first.
God, I'm an idiot.
Officer down.
I don't think I ever did any of the special moves in the first live stream.
Away with you.
Sometimes that just happens and you forget.
Away with you. Away with you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I loved playing as the foot soldiers. I wish that you could just play as a foot soldier in general. That would be so much fun. Why they don't do that is beyond me. I don't know why. I would have loved to play as foot soldiers through, like, any Warriors game.
Your time is up, Nobunaga.
Especially, oh my god, could you imagine if you could play as a foot soldier in, like, Dynasty Warriors 7, 8, or Samurai Warriors 5, where you can switch weapons? That'd be hilarious. Going in as a foot soldier wielding Lubu's halberd. The strongest foot soldier to ever live. Maybe that's the foot soldier that keeps killing the allied commander whenever you're, like, just about to win the stage.
Open the gates.
Rip Ranmaru indeed. Not only did he die here, he was non-existent in Samurai Warriors 5. Well, we're almost done of Nobunaga's story, so I'm excited. I'm ready to play as a different character. Actually, what do you guys think? Should we just focus on one single character? Or, for the sake of variety, should we try to, like, play a character, like, play through multiple characters' stories at the same time? Like, let's say after this, I play as Mitsuhide for a stage, and then I play as Hanbei for a stage, and then I play as who else do I need to beat? Who I haven't locked? Maguichi, maybe? What? Usually when you're running out of time, it actually shows you the time limit. It didn't freaking show me the time limit. I call hacks. Seems like most people want just one character at a time, which is fine by me. Ooh, what's that? Abominate or ambition. Increase experience gained from defeating. Yes, please. I will take that forever and ever. We don't do power in this household. Oh wait, I don't want to keep that, or maybe, yeah, I'll just put it right there. Yes! I got a new horse. Okay. Lozenge time. As we start this stage. Or, wait. We're gonna go to Blacksmith.
Welcome.
This can be upgraded 9 times. Alright, let's see. I only looked at ambition. I don't know what the other ones do. Increase power attack strength? Yes, please.
Very much.
Increase the power of elemental attacks. I'll take that. Why not? Increase attack strength when health is low. We don't get low on health here. Increase damage dealt with the spirit charge. We don't need that either. So, I need one more of the big red gems. I don't know how you unlock or get those, though. I can upgrade this once. Let's see. Decrease damage taken from enemies' elemental attacks, taken from enemy officers. I don't think I need. I need speed. That's what I need. Fleetfoot? Boots speed. Okay. And then randomly increase speed when defeating an officer, increase movement speed when health is low.
Thank you very much.
So we need to change the boots we have equipped
Thank you
when
for
we go in. Man, can we start a petition to make the shopkeeper a playable character?
Having quelled the uprising,
Like, just throw her in as, like, $5 DLC character. Hell, I would pay $7 for her. Gold Rush. Speed is 37. Cool. Faster horse. And we're gonna get faster boots. There we go. We're ready to slay this time.
Forward!
As much as it would be a funny joke, I am 100% serious. I would love to have the shopkeeper as a playable character. I mean, they kind of did that with Fire Emblem Warriors, made Anna a playable character. So, you know, just give me my my Samurai Warriors shopkeeper. You could do the same with
Lord Nobunaga must not be allowed to escape.
Dynasty Warriors. Have the handmaidens be playable.
Chance to escape through the main gates, my lord.
Again, like, this kind of just comes back to, like, have every character model, foot soldier and all, be playable. That's essentially what they did with the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games, so why not do it with every other Warriors game? You have the character models. Let us control them.
For my carelessness.
I just want to have more fun with more variety. And you have the character models. Just let me do the thing.
Please forgive my negligence.
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya?
These lozenges that I'm using for my throat are goddamn beautiful. Screw Halls, screw Ricola, whatever the hell you use. If you're not using freaking Buckley's lozenges, you're doing it wrong.
How will I get out of this?
Especially, like, if you use the actual menthol ones and it just, like, cools your throat. Beautiful.
Nobunaga! I must send for help!
Take a swig of water while you've got it in your mouth and you've just put a fucking blizzard into your... so good.
Away with you!
Doing well? How are you doing?
I am not yet satisfied. Away with you!
If we get the shopkeeper as playable, NetherRealm won't have any excuses not to include Shaggy.
Mitsuhide, is this the best you can do?
Except for copyrights. And licensing.
Oh, wonderful. This must be what hell feels like.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, got a good gem there. Whoop. Just ran by this guy.
Do your worst.
Come on. That animation needs to be a little bit fast. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, speed up.
Another falls before the might of Nobunaga.
Lord Nobunaga, I will follow you.
Get them!
Okay.
This is the price I pay for my carelessness.
I hate replaying stages
Fear not. While the flames may charge.
like this. Like, you lose once, and you have to replay it again. Like, it's just so annoying to go through the same beats over and over again. I'm weird. I don't mind playing the same stage over and over if it's my intention to do so. Like, if I figure out that one stage gives me the best results for experience, and I replay it over and over again, I am fine with that. But if I play a stage and I lose, so I have to replay it again, I am like, no! I don't wanna. Okay, let's... I'm at that point where it's like, let's just freaking power through this.
Throw open the gates of hell.
Chris, do you prefer Warriors games where you capture bases like Hyrule Warriors and Dynasty Warriors Gundam, or Army Battlefield? I prefer the Army Battlefields, but I don't mind like a good mix either.
Begin the assault!
Like, I don't really like Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 because it is all bases. But something like Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 and 2 and Reborn, even Hyrule Warriors,
Open the gate!
there's bases in that, but those are just kind of like the big spots where you know that there's going to be enemies, but the enemies are going to be kind of trying to take over the other bases, and so you've got a lot of enemies outside of the bases too. But where it's 100% base focused, I think that should be saved for Empires.
Immediately.
Honestly.
Away with you. Away with you.
Oh, I'm glad I finally have that move.
Away with you.
Throw open the gates of hell.
Away with you. Do your worst.
Let's do this.
Away with you. Away with you.
Oh, where am I going now? Right here. Let's take out this guard captain for funsies. How are we doing for time? Oh! Okay. We're not going to do that. We're going to go directly for the officers. That's what we're going to do. Well, we're going to get this tactical bonus up here first. And then we're going to just go straight for it. Because, goddamn. Obtained a weapon. Okay. Didn't actually need to do that. I was hoping that maybe the tactical bonus would be more time. I didn't realize this would be such a tight stage. Okay, you. Bonus activated. Obtained a piece of equipment. Cool. Again, didn't really need that, but now I got speed up from killing an officer, so that's good. We're doing the thing. We're doing the good. Take out this guy now. Actually, let's activate one of these.
Away with you.
I don't think so, buddy.
Away with you.
And we're off.
The might of Nobunaga.
Take this guy out again. And then we're going to rush over to Mitsuhide. We're not going to waste time again.
Incredible!
More. I am not.
Did he not drop anything? Oh. For some reason it appeared over here. I thought he bounced over. Yeah. Running around at the speed of sound. Okay, can somebody do...
Show me.
Can somebody do a Nobunaga
How much you want to lose?
Sonic crossover fan art thing?
Away with you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Ieyasu would be Sonic. Hideyoshi would be Tails. Nobunaga would be Shadow. And Mitsuhide would be Silver.
You are on your own now.
Open the gates!
My mind is blown.
Forward!
Somebody do that, please.
My lord, I...
Goddamn, I wish I had artistic ability.
By the gods, I shall triumph here!
I always had faith in you. It was my faith that kept me going. You were
Oh my god.
peace to the land, but
Yes.
I knew this day would come. I have long been waiting.
No would be Rouge. Oichi is Amy. Tadakatsu as Knuckles. I love it. Where? How much time do I have left? Okay, I'm doing pretty good.
Be gone.
Oh my god. And Yoshimoto can be Eggman.
Away with you. Away with you.
It's too perfect.
Simply pathetic.
Sonic Samurai Warriors crossover. Yes! Honestly, I made a joke about it because somebody made a screenshot that looks like a Sonic Warriors game. So I tweeted it out being like, this is the secret Koei game that Koei's going to be talking about at Tokyo Game Show. But honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing a Sonic Warriors game. As nice as that looks, no, I don't need that. What's this? Knock enemies back by blocking at the right time. Now, move in and out of blocking stance more quickly. No. Increase the amount of Muso. No. Okay. Trade that one. We're going to trade that one as well. SBO is... Yes! SBO is Hanzo. God. All right, I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna skip because I want to get through story mode. So we got 100 points to use for the dojo here. So let's unlock another story character.
It's not easy being
So you can tell which ones are story characters because they cost 100. So like Yoshimoto, not a story character. Ranmaru, not story. Katsuye, no story. Toshie, no story. There's some characters that I'm like, are you serious? They don't have a story, and yet, like, some other characters do? Like, why does Nene get a story, but Toshie and Katsuye doesn't? I understand Yoshimoto. He's only really in one stage in this game. Ranmaru, I understand, because it'll be literally just playing through Nobunaga's story again. Same with No, she doesn't get a story. Kotaro I can kind of understand as well because it would just be Ujiyasu's story. These two being the big ones, where I'm like, what? Why? What? Why? Ooh. Assuming they keep the same style, which group would you like to see in the spotlight in Samurai Warrior 6? I would just like to see them continue the story, honestly. Focus primarily on Hideyoshi and, like, his unification and his death. And, like, plant the seeds for Samurai Warrior 7, which will be, like, primarily the battles between Tokugawa and Ishida. Samurai Warriors 3 should have a Steam port. Yeah, it should have a Switch port and a PS4 and an Xbox One as well. Please. Thank you very much. Tochie easily sticks around for a while and doesn't revolve around Oda. I know, like, he could have definitely had a story. Katsuye could have had a good story of, like, a mixture of Nobunaga's and Oichi's. I think Oichi has... Yeah, Oichi has a story. Actually, do we want to play as Mitsuhide next? Like, I know I was originally thinking of going through them in order, but I kind of want to play as Kanetsugu, if I'm going to be honest.
I fight in the name of justice.
Yeah, but if we're porting it to Steam, we might as well go all out, right? Like, why isn't Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends Definitive Edition available on PS4?
You must promise
I don't understand that.
your talent for the good.
Okay, we don't really have much to go off of for him, other than the usual. Cool, there we go. We're jumping into it.
They are crossing the river.
All right.
Our main camp is under threat.
Genshin will devise a plan. Until then, keep them occupied.
I actually really like the moveset for Kanetsugu.
My lord,
It's not anything special when you first start off, but like as you level him up, he becomes so much better
Watch closely, boy.
as you get more moves.
Learn something today.
You are not even worthy to have your blood stain my Lord Kenshin's hands.
We must retreat before the god of war himself arrives.
Yeah, everybody has a story in the PS3 version, which
Wrath rain down upon you.
I don't mind them not having a story in the Wii version, because that means that I just don't have to play this game as much. So, like, when we do move on to playing Samurai Warriors 3Z, I'm gonna be, well, it's gonna be better for me because, it's just gonna run better on the PS3. It's gonna look better. And that's the game that I'm going to want to play as every character. I have not seen Shang-Chi yet. I was going to see it yesterday
Born of a perfect analysis.
because we have a drive-in theater here, and it was going to be Shang-Chi and Free Guy, but it rained, so yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not having that. I also just wanted to stay in and play video games. So, I was okay with not going. But I was also okay with going.
I will show them the path to righteousness.
Aya sounds different from what I expected. I can't remember what her voice sounds like.
Fine work, men.
Open the gate!
God damn it, I couldn't quite hear that.
Forward!
I have the TV turned down so it doesn't get picked up by the mic. And I can't really have headphones in.
Fight until my bones turn to dust.
I don't think 3Z is 60. I think it's 30, but it's a solid 30. And, like, I don't know if you can tell, but some of the foot soldiers just off in the distance, they don't really have the best animation.
Only the wicked need fear the edge of my blade.
It's like once they get to a certain distance, they only use a couple frames of animation. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But it just, overall, it looks better. It keeps its frame rate more solid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 30. Don't be sorry, James. Welcome. Oh, I missed an item over here. Hopefully it doesn't disappear by the time I get... Oh. I saw it flashing. They move at 2 frames a second. Yeah. Like some of the distant 3D models will just move at such a low frame rate. And they tend to do that just to, like, make it run a little bit better. Like, I'm pretty sure they did that in the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors. Kind of happens in Pirate Warriors 3. Most of the time, like, you don't really notice it too often because... like, you're usually looking at the characters right in front of you.
I had no idea the Oda army still had a place for men from a bygone age.
While I still have the strength to move, I will continue to fight.
Incredible!
The power of love compels me to greater heights.
That little bit of my lozenge hit a little different. Whew! Okay. Still feels good.
You finally understand what it means to fight for the god of war.
Get them!
Pathetic.
Light a fire and pour on the oil.
All right.
I cannot escape.
I will go
have
to your
any,
aid, my lady.
more charge attacks. I don't even have any more normal attacks yet. Still only have the 4 hit. Oh, I've only killed 138.
Now is our chance.
Okay.
You shall go nowhere. My lord will not show mercy if I let him down.
I do find, like, for some reason, in this Wii version, combat just feels so much slower than in every other Warriors game.
I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
I don't know if it's because there's system limitations with the number of enemies on screen, and therefore, like, you have to walk further to, like, get to all the characters or something. I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel right. I won't
let you get the best of me.
Strike Force, I find Strike Force is really only fun if you have people to play it with. Even on, like, 360 and PS3 where you have the option to use NPCs, it's just not as fun.
I have slain another.
Yeah, I played it a little bit with Master X and Lighty, and that was a lot of fun. But I haven't played it since. I even own 2 copies on PS3, so I can force a friend of mine to play it with me sometime, but I also need to find time to play it. Maybe once I unlock Aloy and Genshin Impact. Okay. Moving on. Maybe I should call my horse and go around the other way. Gold Rush, where are you at? There you are. Maybe that's something that'll be good for a live stream, is to do playing Strike Force with the community on PS3. I know there's a couple of online achievements and trophies for Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 and Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage 2. I think those are the only Warriors games with online achievements and trophies. And I still haven't got them because, well,
Concentrate on the battle at hand.
you know, I haven't gone online. And when I try to go online now, nobody's playing.
With the god of war. Let us savor this moment.
Strike at the
Okay.
of the enemy main.
Open the gate.
Take these guys out quickly. Move on to the next one.
Nobunaga's arrival has changed this battle. I see why they call him the Demon King.
God damn it. His moveset isn't fast enough to actually...
We must retreat.
May the heavens protect me.
That should work a little bit. No, never mind.
May the heavens protect me.
Stream is really laggy. Seems fine on my side.
Sacrifices we have made, and are asking you to...
Imagine if you could use Ratchet and Clank weapons in a Dynasty Warriors game. Sword with Muso attack that makes all peons
You
dance.
have left your own men to die.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a more comedic Warriors game. Just one that takes the piss.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
An officer needs assistance.
The gods shall yet.
Thinking of getting Strike Force, but I don't have a consistent group to play it with. That's the only thing.
Incredible!
Is that if I were to stream it and play live with everybody, that would be the only time I play it. Like, I don't know. I find those online games are just much better when you have a group of friends that all want to play it, like, every couple of days. Like, you don't have to play it every day, but, like, hey, let's sit down, let's have an hour or two, play a game together, kind of thing. That's one of the reasons why I don't mind Destiny 2. It's not something that I don't think I would play it as much as I do right now if it weren't for the fact that I have friends and my wife to play with.
This will not stand. May the gods smile upon you.
Especially my wife. Like, it's fun to play almost every night with her. It's like our little hour time. You know, most couples maybe like sit down for a nice romantic meal. Maybe they watch a rom-com together. No, Chelsea and I play Destiny 2 together.
I have slain another
or
in the
ESO,
name of
yeah.
justice.
No mere mortal can stop you.
Well, I feel like we're almost done of this stage, which is good. Let's move on to the next one. Try to get through Kanetsugu's story before the end of the night. Strike Force was Koei's attempt at a Monster Hunter-like game, so they encouraged co-op. Makes sense. Yeah, I feel like Strike Force was a test for Tokiden. That, like, I 100% feel that.
What's the matter? I thought you loved war.
Is Troy Baker Kenshin in this game?
To enjoy this. Your lord is an evil man.
I thought he was Hanzo. Unless he's both. Or unless I'm thinking about a different famous voice actor. I know they got a lot of high-profile voice actors in this game.
Only the wicked need fear the edge of my blade.
That's probably why, like, overall, this is the best dub for any Samurai Warriors game. Like, there are some voices that I do prefer in the first game. Like, I prefer Nobunaga's voice in the first game. But overall, the voice lines in this game and the
Heaven guide my hand.
the direction, the actors, like, everything is so much better in this game.
I shall slay the unjust.
Never lose
Yes.
that righteous strength of spirit.
Johnny Young Bosch as Yukimura is he's just so good. He played two different versions of Yukimura.
Sake of our beloved.
Samurai Warriors and Sengoku Basara. He played the same character in two rival franchises. Like, who else has done that? Like, could you freaking imagine Mark Hamill playing a captain on Star Trek? Ugh. Gotta reposition myself for a moment. Vic is Mitsuhide? I'm not really hearing the voices because I've got my TV turned down, so it doesn't catch on the mic, and then, you know, you get like this echoey effect, so I'm not hearing the voices like I probably should. We're gonna keep that, trade that. I might as well keep that. Get rid of that. Excuse me. All right. Blacksmith time. What do you got? Increase power attack strength, mounted attack strength, increase attack strength when health is low. No. Normal attack range. Increase attack range. Dealt with spirit charge. Increase damage dealt to enemies. I think I'm actually... I don't know. It's between these two, because this is power attack. And the other two I don't really care about. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to increase that. And I think that's it.
Thank you for coming.
Vic also voices Imagawa? What? Damn. I need to play this on my own time more and just crank the volume. Oh yeah, I can skip this. And we'll go there and start the battle. Okay.
We finally have the manpower to fight back.
Ooh, I like this stage.
Victory is near.
I didn't recognize the map
So you finally come.
in the pre-battle menu.
Under our control. Plans are already in place.
Did you also review Warriors All-Stars? I didn't actually do like a full review of it. I did a comparison between it and Warriors Odyssey, but I didn't do like a full review yet. That's actually one of the games that I haven't finished every story for. I think I finished 2 stories for it. I can't remember. But it is going to be one of the ones that will appear as an option on the next poll. It'll probably be Warriors All-Stars.
There's nothing else for it. Withdraw.
Dragon Quest Heroes 1.
Inside the castle.
Persona 5 Strikers, and...
Set fire to the castle surrounds.
I don't know what the
Don't let
fourth
them
one
get
would
away.
be. I'll need to look at my collection again to figure out which ones I haven't finished the story for. It's a very small list that will slowly start including Japanese titles. But I want to get the English ones out of the way first.
They've set fire to their own castle.
And I feel like I'm not going to be able to live stream
Escape the
Samurai Warriors Katana because of just the way that that game uses motion control and stuff. I don't think it'd be good to be playing a waggle game while your mic is like in the way.
I heard you found wood.
If I had a better setup with better mics and stuff, maybe.
Trying to steal this land.
I feel like you would need a boom mic in order to do something like that.
Wanton displays of immorality.
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya?
Ieyasu has the numbers, but he hasn't accounted for us. Let's give him a surprise.
Indeed.
I'll be honest, Warriors All-Stars was a mixed bag for me. Like, again, I would want to play through it a little bit more to really nail down my thoughts for it. Yeah, it wasn't what I wanted, and it's still not what I want from a Warriors game. I don't know if I would say that it's bad, though. Just meh.
The power of love compels me to greater heights.
Like, I can at least go back to Warriors All-Stars and have fun compared to Dynasty Warriors 6 and 9. Like, if I were to review Dynasty Warriors 6 and 9 now, I'd probably rate them lower. Lower than what I did before. Because I was young and dumb.
How will I get out of this?
But honestly, I hope people don't care about the numbers that I give as much as, like, the words that I say. Because there's only so much that a score can represent. And essentially, the way that I see it, anything 4 to 6 is meh. Anything, like, above 6 to 8 is pretty good. Like, those are usually the games that I would be willing to go back to fairly often.
Another in the name of justice.
Anything from 8 to 9 is, like, a great game, and anything from 9 to 10 is an excellent game. Anything below 4 is, like, this is the kind of shit that I would stay away from.
This does not concern me.
After I play Deception 4, I will play Warriors All-Stars, and I want to get as much references as possible. Well, don't forget to play Opuna! Except, like, he doesn't actually appear in the story, he just kind of is there. I wish they just had more legacy characters. Like, they had freaking Opuna in there, but no Rygar. Rygar is the biggest one for me. Like, Rygar should have been in there. Sho from Crimson Sea, another perfect character for a Warriors game. Not there.
Tighten the defenses.
I really hope, though, that they do some, like, if they don't just bring back guest characters in Warriors Otochi 5, I hope that Warriors All-Stars 2 becomes a thing and they actually bring some legacy characters to the plate.
Hey, no need to get so worked up.
Incredible! Fear is powerless against a noble spirit.
There's no Tecmo Bowl. There is references to it, though. So it's not like they're saying, no, Tecmo Bowl just doesn't exist. It's just that, like, I could see Tecmo Bo being a character that uses a bunch of different sports equipment and balls in his moveset. Like, he could be wearing his Tecmo Bowl outfit. You know, just completely in football gear, and then using a baseball bat. One of his charge attacks, he can kick a soccer ball.
An incredible display.
Like, I would love to see them do that. But no. There were some other things, like, I would have loved to see them include something from Monster Rancher, other than just, like, some items. Oh, that's our guard captain. I don't know which monster would be best to have as a playable character. That would be the only thing. Though, I mentioned it in one video. Whether it was, I can't remember if it was the comparison video or the characters that I would love to see in Warriors All-Stars back before the roster got announced. But, like, they could have done extra modes that made references to some of their past games, like just have a annihilation
of my blade.
kind of challenge mode where you just have to defeat waves and waves of monsters for Monster Rancher. Another one that I thought of was like a stage that's based on Fatal Inertia, where cars are driving around, so you have to dodge those while still like taking out the enemy army, kind of thing. And like that's another thing. There's not enough references in the stages to other games. Like most of them, I should probably save most of my thoughts for the actual review, but most of the stages are literally just in the world of Warriors All-Stars, which is that like furry world. But yeah.
Your lord seems destined to torture you.
Now I actually want to play Warriors All-Stars and do my review of it. But I'm saving all of the actual Warriors reviews for Muso Maze. Aw, man, I would love to see Audichi 5 have Egyptian gods. If Ra and Anubis are not, like, sexy anime boys, I will be very disappointed. Dynasty Warriors never did any desert battles, did they?
And pain that never fades.
They did desert battles for, like,
loss of lives.
Most of the...
Excellent.
Or not most, but a good majority of the Yellow Turban stages were in a desert. Like, I know right off the top of my head, the Dynasty Warriors 6 and 3, no, 2, had some desert-style looking stages. Three and 4 kind of looked a little deserty.
There is fire within me.
And 5. They were at least, like,
You win this round.
a golden dirt to them.
Units laying siege to the castle have been wiped out. I had no idea the Sanada were still this powerful. We had a clear advantage. How could we allow
Jeez, excuse me.
like this?
Your advantage was meaningless, for we have faith in the right.
There you are.
Of our task.
Incredible! The power of love compels me to greater heights.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 8 also had some, like, sandy areas, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it was a desert-feeling stage.
Withstand this.
Hey! 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 Oh, come on! Stop it. Yeah. What do you think of me now? Boy!
Fine work, everyone.
This victory is not for me, but for justice itself.
Well, there's 2 stages done for Kanetsugu. And my water bottle is done. Now let's see. What do we got here? Increased normal attack range. Increased power attack range. Increase the power of elemental attacks. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to trade that, because, again, we're not into power here. Horseback riding skills. Use attack power with longer combos. Acquire gems more easily. Acquire strong armor more easily. No. We don't need that. Just gonna grab my mug of water. Here. There we go. Gotta stay hydrated when you're streaming for a couple of hours. Now we're gonna go back to the blacksmith. I'm gonna take a look at this one. Level that, level that. Level that.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, was there much done in that desert area in Dynasty Warriors 9 other than, like, a couple of bonus things? And a couple of bandits? Like, I don't remember many stories happening in that desert area.
Thanks to
and that's probably one of the biggest, like, missteps on Dynasty Warriors 9's part. Is, like, it's such a weird situation. How do I explain it? Dynasty Warriors 9 does their stages in such a weird way because, like, they want you to explore the world, so they have stages that should be right next to each other, just spread out all over the place. The DLC the DLC stories and scenarios are done so much better because, you know, you kind of follow a line for that story, but they don't. Even though in the main story they spread it out, they don't spread it out enough where you get to experience, the whole map as part of the story. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't go up to that upper left area where that sandy place is in any story. Pretty sure. But, like,
all units, hear me now. We must break the enemy spirit.
They just didn't do the open world justice, and I feel like an open world Three Kingdoms game could be done. I feel like it could be done, but they just didn't do it right.
Kanetsugu, thank you.
First of all,
thank you.
I'm gonna get into this conversation. First of all, don't have individual character stories.
Nothing to do with
that's like the first thing. Why would you have 90 individual stories in an open world game? Like 90 individual stories that you have to leave the actual gameplay, go back to the main menu in order to start another one. So there's that. There's also, they did change this later, like they patched it in. You can change characters during the story mode, which is good, but I feel like it should limit you in what characters you're allowed to choose, and it has to be, like, the characters that would be present during that story. Kind of like how Dynasty Warriors 8 handled its story. I really like the way that they did it that way, and I feel like they should have done that with Dynasty Warriors 9. Just have a faction-based story And every time you start a new chapter, it's like, hey, you can pick between these 3 or 4 characters. Which character do you want to play as? And you can switch between them freely.
I'm not liking this.
And have certain missions be character-specific. Have side quests, like actual side quests. Not the freaking optional story quests. Not the random quests that you would get in the towns where it's like, oh, kill these 5 tigers and these bandits that are located in the same spot, so you might as well take every single
well done
side quest in this bar that for some reason this is where all of the people who need something done by the main character congregate.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this. Keep up the attack. Never give in.
Get them! Why do you even bother resisting?
So cool, I told you what. I forget everything that I talked about, other than, like, going on a rant about how Dynasty Warriors 9 could have been improved.
Sense of tact.
This is the ADHD
Won by brute force.
kicking in.
I admire your courage. Fighting against the most powerful.
At this point, I'd only play the new characters and maybe other
Will
characters.
be your downfall, I promise you.
Really? Yeah. I think the only characters that I played as were a couple of characters that I enjoyed. So, like, Xiaohou, Xin Xianying, I don't even think I played as Zhang Chunhua. I didn't play as my waifu because there was other characters that hit other story beats that I needed for a trophy or an achievement. Okay. Time to kill some more people.
Excellent. Lines are in shambles. Time for a count.
There's a guy over here somewhere.
Tighten the defense.
There he is.
How could this happen?
We're not beaten yet. We still have a chance.
So who needs to survive for this? Mitsunari. I see him there in the middle. That's where I need to go anyways. So, I'll take out this officer that's coming this way anyways.
Worry not. We shall counter the enemy attack.
I know, though.
Victorious yet.
What are they called? The war spears? God, those are terrible weapons.
I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
Sorry, you were right. I meant, like, what Koei Tecmo tried to do with 9. It needs lots of improvement because we cared about it. Okay.
How will I get out of this?
I do think that, like, we're in the best timeline because Koei Tecmo has said, like, they want to continue an open world action RPG Three Kingdoms game. So, like, Dynasty Warriors 10 is going to go back to these stages, and they're going to create a new series based off of the ideas of Dynasty Warriors 9. And, like, that's the best case scenario, honestly. I do think what could also be done is, like, doing an open world game, but it's the story of a specific character.
Need fear the edge of my blade.
So, like, you could do Cao Cao or, well, pretty well almost any character could have this open world kind of thing. And
they're here already?
Anybody who has a very short story, like Dian Wei or most of the other characters, could just, like, be mixed into one game.
The wicked need fear the edge
or, like,
of my blade.
You could have Dian Wei and Shu Shu share a game. But like I was saying, you could do an open world game where it focuses on one character or one faction's story and just, like, really dive deep into it, too. I think that would be fun to experience as well. The main thing when you're doing an open world is you want to focus on the world more than the character. Like, the world should be fun to explore, and the story should be, like, gripping enough for you to keep playing through it. Like, that's one thing about Elder Scrolls games, is, like, the world is such a joy to explore. And most of the time, like, if you go through the story, you're just like, oh, I went through the story. Time to go off to the next place to, like, figure out what the next quest is. But then you got games like Horizon Zero Dawn, which I still haven't finished because I don't want to play it until I have a PS5 and I can play it in all of its glory. I know that it gets a boost with PS4 Pro and PS5, so that's why I want to play it that way, but like, the story was so good. Even though I didn't finish it, I still knew, like, that was an incredible game. And until Hyrule Warriors, that was my only 10 out of 10 that I ever gave. Oh, there's so many things that I would want to see them do. Really want to play the new Sword and Fairy 7.
Now is our chance to strike
comes
back.
console. Also, they're making a new game about Sun Wukong. Nice. I want to play as well Xuan Yuan Sword, the new one. I think it's 8 or maybe it's 7. I can't remember, but it looks good.
Incredible.
It looks really good.
Fear is powerless against a noble spirit. Mitsunari, you need not fight alone. Believe in us. We all share the same goals, the same vision as you, my lord.
Let's call my horse here. So there's just the one enemy officer up at the top, and I think Mitsunari's going to be fine for now, so let's just rush up to the top and try to kick that guy's ass. If I asked you this, I'm sorry. No worries if you ask me the same question multiple times. I tend to forget what questions I have answered in the past. So, did you feel Final Fantasy 15 failed as an open world Final Fantasy game? I haven't played 15 yet, so no comment. We have it. We have 2 copies of it. I haven't played it. We have it on PS4 and Xbox One. And it is something that I want to play eventually. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll focus really hard on these Warriors games, getting the stories finished for them. And then I'm probably going to start adding a little bit of variety into things. I've been really wanting to stream some Genshin Impact.
Only the wicked need fear the edge of my blade.
Yeah, like, I've been really wanting to stream some of that just while I've been playing, but every time I play it, it's just been like a super chill kind of thing where I'm just relaxing, enjoying my time, and not like being energetic. I am literally just vegetating on the couch while I'm running around gathering ingredients and trying to find chests and things. But yes, I want to stream Genshin. I would love to stream Final Fantasy 15.
Forward!
Yeah, I would love to stream more variety on the channel. I would love to stream, actually, the Devil May Cry games and God of War. Those are some other games that would be so much fun to stream. And maybe what I'll do is for like Final Fantasy 15, I'll save that for live streams.
The power of love compels me to greater heights.
So that we can experience it together. Because I don't think I've ever done a blind live stream of a story-heavy game. Actually, going back to it, I would love to stream some Horizon. That's another game that's... But like one of the main reasons why I love Dynasty Warriors and it's been such a staple on the channel is because it's such a quick game. Like I could just play a couple stages on the live stream and like
there is to life.
It's just such an easy pick up and play game. Whereas
That's something worth
Horizon, it like when I go to play and finish Horizon, like with the intention of like I am finishing the story this time, that one's going to need to be pretty much the only game that I play. Kind of like what I'm doing with Genshin. Because right now, the only games that I'm playing are Samurai Warriors 3 here on the live stream, Genshin Impact by myself, and Destiny 2 with
Nothing will stand in
Chelsea.
Yes.
And sometimes we'll replace Destiny with ESO.
The others will be strong.
Yeah. I've never played any of the Yakuza games. And again, we own them. There's a lot of games that we own that we haven't played. We have 2 copies of Borderlands 3, and they are both sealed. We have 2 copies of Monster Hunter World. One is sealed. Neither of us have played it, by the way. One is opened, which I opened it and I installed it onto my Xbox One. And I never put the disc back into my console after that. What other games? Like, I just literally need to look over at the collection and be like, yeah, haven't played that, haven't played that, haven't played that. We have 2 copies of Don't Starve. Again, sealed on Xbox One. What other games are over there? Yeah, there's just a bunch of games that we have not played. Or that we've started up and just never finished. Get rid of you. What are you? Increase normal attack strength, increase damage dealt to enemy. Oh, ooh. Okay, we're gonna keep that one. Get rid of that. Randomly inflict elemental damage with normal attack. Increase power of shock waves. Randomly inflict elemental damage with a mounted attack. I'll keep that for now. Trade that. Yes. Okay. How many stages are in a story again? Is it 5? It's 5. Cool. So we're getting to the end of Kanetsugu's story, which is good. Let's go to the blacksmith quickly. You. I wanted to see...
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
There we go. I think we're going to switch over to this one now.
Thank you for coming.
But I know that Final Fantasy is a series that I really want to get back into, because
with the Hojo clan
Final Fantasy X was the last Final Fantasy that I actually got invested in.
It was around this time that
I enjoyed 7. I never finished it. Same with 8. I enjoyed that. I never finished it. I had a hard time getting into 9. A really hard time getting into 9. I loved the first one. Not on NES. I played it on Game Boy Advance back in the day, and I loved it. It was... I actually enjoyed it and 2 a lot. And I played so much of it, grinding, like just grinding the hell out of it and leveling myself up so I was completely overpowered.
There's no turning back now. Mitsunari, prepare to die.
I want to try the Yakuza games. And they're all on Game Pass too, so it's like we don't need to go out and buy them. They're literally all on Game Pass.
We should search all the houses.
But I do own Kiwami 1, maybe? I think that's the one that I own on PC.
Mitsunari and Kiyomasa are both
because
the Toyotomi clan.
Another YouTube group, they used to be called JoJo Has Fun, and I forget what they changed their name to.
Brats who never learned to share.
But they did a giveaway, and I won a copy of Yakuza Kiwami on PC. So, still haven't played it. Sorry. I need to play it sometime. Final Fantasy XII was another one that I found it hard to get into, but, like, I played a demo of that from a PlayStation magazine disc back in the day, and I just found the combat to it such a difficult thing to get enjoyment out of. And I feel like if I started playing Final Fantasy XII on PS4, Switch, Xbox One, I would have a much different experience with it. So I do need to give Final Fantasy XII another go. And I do want to play Final Fantasy XIII as well. I want to get back into that and actually finish that, because I actually didn't mind 13 as a story and as a combat system. Like, I didn't mind it too much. I haven't played any of the online ones, like 11 or 14. And I don't really have any intention of doing that. But I do want to play, like, 15. I haven't finished 6 before, and I want to. Because I hear so many people talking about how good that is. I would love to see a Final Fantasy VI remake. And not in the same vein as, like, Final Fantasy VII remake. I would love to see them just do that, like, recreate it in modern graphics, but still use the same combat system. That, like, turn-based JRPG, just that classic system, but buff up the graphics, give it voice acting. Yeah, I think the story of 6 would benefit so much from voice acting. Hell, I would even take a mod, essentially a mod of Final Fantasy VI that's still the same 16-bit graphics with voice acting. I would love that.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
Oh, I love Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy.
I don't recall offering anything to a mangy dog.
I don't know how it would go. Would it go like... I feel like it would go 10, 7, 8, 1, 6... wait. No, I think it would go 10, 7, 6, 8, 1, 2. And that's the order... Those are the only ones that I've played enough of to actually understand and like put into a list. I loved using Kamari.
Backup has arrived.
Especially like trying to figure out what moves you could steal from creatures. Like that was a fun mechanic. It was kind of like the junction mechanic from Final Fantasy VIII, but only one character had it, so it wasn't like the whole system was that way, and it was done in a way that it was optional. Yes! You took the words right out of my mouth. I would love to see an Octopath Traveler style game, but it's Final Fantasy VI. That's exactly what I want. I have played a little bit of Final Fantasy Tactics, but not enough to actually experience the story. Like, literally, I maybe played 3 battles of the Game Boy Advance game.
For the greater good, Mitsunari must die. Those who resist
But I do like tactic-style games, so I should play it eventually.
until my friend is safe.
It's just been one of those games that's on my list, and I'll get to it sometime, and then I never get to it. Just like all the games that we have sealed.
No, I will not fall.
That's what they're doing with the Dragon Quest III remake. Oh, yes.
I have slain another in the name of justice.
You got some.
That's another JRPG series that I need to play more of, is Dragon Quest. I've only really played 8. Is it 7 or 8 that's on the PS2? The one with like the Frog King that you're trying to break the curse for. Yeah.
He's not here either.
That's the only one that I've played.
Incredible! Fear is powerless.
Any Koei games that you would want to see remakes for PC? I would love to see them do a classics collection. Like, literally, not even remade, just remaster. Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5. Give us those games with widescreen and 1080p resolution, 60 frames per second. Like, you don't need to change any of the lighting effects or the textures or anything like that. Just give us a higher resolution, give us widescreen, give us camera control, and take out the combo lock-on from Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4. That's all I ask. I don't even need the Extreme Legends content. If you do just Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5, just the base games, in HD, widescreen, camera control, take away the lock-on in Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4, I will be a very happy man. But do it on PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series. Like, just do it the right way. Give it to everybody. I would love to see them...
This one is empty too.
release Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn on a modern console. I would, however, for that one, I would like to see them change over some of the textures, because it does look dated when you zoom in on some of the models. But I would love to see them just put that out on a modern console. Like, you wouldn't need to do too much other than change some of the textures. Everything else, leave it the same. Change the textures, oh, and the resolution. Like, since it's on PS3, it's only at 720. Just put it at 1080. Like, literally, those are the only requirements that I have for re-releasing that one. Also, Samurai Warriors 3 in English with all of the 3Z content in HD.
Against a noble spirit.
Yeah, I just want 3Z in English. Please. Also, if you do Samurai Warriors 3 HD remaster on Switch, please include Murasame Castle.
I ask that you spare me no more.
Come to your senses. Are you trying to destroy the Toyotoni entirely?
But yeah, like, what you said, Matt, is I would love to see them do... Honestly, they could do individual releases, where it's Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends Complete Edition Remastered.
And Mitsunari himself has also...
I could also...
I cannot abandon him.
You don't need to give me Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 Empires Remastered. Like, I am okay with leaving those. But give me at least the base game in widescreen, in 1080p. 60 frames per second. Take away the lock-on Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4, and you will have some of the best games for the community to be playing.
Open the gates! I found Mitsunari!
Is Gundam Breaker even like a Warriors-style game? Because I've looked up gameplay footage of it, and there's not like a lot of enemies on screen. I have New Gundam Breaker. I haven't played it yet. That's another one that I haven't played.
Can't afford any mistakes. There they are. Wait, I will go with you.
Please make it easier to get the final weapons. I'm okay with them not making the... Like, don't change any of the actual gameplay parts. Like, leave all of the unlockables the same. All you need to change is the way that it looks. And the only gameplay mechanic that I want out is
There's no way out but to withdraw.
It just fell out of my head. The lock-on mechanic.
The power of love compels me to greater heights.
Nah, Breaker is like Gundam's answer to Xenoverse. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I didn't think Gundam Breaker was a Muso-style game. Yeah, I think, like, making your own Gundam would be incredible for a Warriors game. But it would be such a tough thing to implement if you were to bring over literally everything that was included in Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. But there's a couple things that I would love to see for a comeback for Dynasty Warriors Gundam. First of all, Iron-Blooded Orphans felt like the perfect Dynasty Warriors Gundam series. Like, just make an Iron-Blooded Orphans Warriors game. If you really wanted to, you could have, like, a couple of side stages with some of the more popular
How will I get
Gundams, but have it focused primarily on
Forward! Open the gate!
the Iron-Blooded Orphans story. Another one that would be good is the Gundam Builders, Gundam Build Divers, or whatever it's called, because essentially they just use variations of already existing Gundams, which are already in the Dynasty Warriors Gundam series, so you don't really need to, like, change a whole lot. Just change the character model for that mobile suit. Keep the same moveset and everything. Maybe change one or two things so if, like, you want to them to have, like, use some of the extra equipment that they would from the show.
Greater heights.
Like, and that's how you also have the create your own mobile suit mechanic.
My way!
Who do you think benefits from all this fighting?
Think hard. Well,
Hear my blade.
But I'd also like to see a Dynasty Warriors Gundam that is just Universal Century.
I've let you down.
And again, this is just because I know that Koei has been getting much better at telling stories. So I feel like if they focus on one story
Put an end to this conflict.
in Dynasty Warriors Gundam, it'll be incredible.
I do not care. Let him have his moment of glory. In his overconfidence, he will show his true colors, playing right into my hands.
Like, you could even have, like, some on-foot sections for some of the stages where you play as, like, Amuro or Char or whatever, like, outside of the mobile suit, and that can be, like, a third-person shooter kind of thing. I don't know, maybe that's getting too ambitious. But, yeah. Yeah, essentially a Gundam Breaker Warriors crossover kind of thing. I'm gonna trade you because you're a power. Increase normal attack strength, mounted attack, randomly inflict, increase normal attack range, randomly inflict, mounted. Okay, I'm gonna trade that. I'll trade that. Oh, you're a power. Get rid of that. Ooh, what's this? Allows more time to elapse between combo strikes, gain the advantage in a deadlock, and more damage when successful in overpowering your opponent. Restore health every 100 kills. Reduce the amount of Muso used in a Muso attack. No, I think I'm going to trade that. Ooh. I don't think this has... No, it doesn't have the increased speed, so we're going to trade that. All right, final stage. Wow, maybe we'll actually get through 3 characters this time. Any recommendation for element of weapons in Samurai Warriors 5? No recommendation. Honestly, I haven't done anything too extreme in Samurai Warriors 5 yet, so I don't know what's really good for different situations. What I will say is, early on, you kind of want to make sure that you have something with mastery. And I forget the other one.
Mitsunari's great plan.
One gives you skill points, the other gives you
Yet we must fight on.
weapon mastery experience. Like, as long as you have a weapon that's at least rank C,
Then take the castle.
or at most rank C with both of those, and then you can do, like, attack power and attack speed.
The enemy is strong.
I think as long as you keep them at either 5 or 7 on all 4, you'll still be a rank C weapon. So most characters should be able to use that. And that way, like, it's easier for you to get those skill points so you can max out that character, get the weapon experience so you can max out that your proficiency in that weapon. Like, those are the main things for me. And then once I'm done grinding out shit, then I'm gonna start focusing on doing the hardcore stuff. That's kind of how I play my games, is I grind until there's nothing left for me to grind, and then I go for all of the challenges, and I go for the last little bit of whatever I have left in that game.
Only the wicked need fear the edge of my blade.
Now, who do I want to play as when I'm done of Kanetsugu? I mean, I was playing as Hanbei, but I only finished one stage, so it's not like he's really close to having his story finished. I guess we'll see who we can unlock once I'm done of this story. Kind of feeling Hanzo. But wait, does Hanzo have a story? I feel like he does. Which series has you hearing bass 1,000 times a mission? Samurai Warriors or Dynasty Warriors? By base, do you mean, like, take out the attack base? Or do you mean, like, I don't know. If you mean that, and I feel like that's what you're talking about, Dynasty Warriors 5 was very base and garrison heavy. But, like, I don't mind it. Like, it keeps it feeling very video gamey to me when they do stuff like that. Ooh, Kai would be a good one. Yes. Yeah, I think... well, we'll see who I have left to play as, but Kai might be a potential winner.
Incredible! The power of love compels me to greater heights.
Who needs to survive? Oh. Kanetsugu or Keiji Maeda is defeated, or all allied officers other than Kanetsugu and Keiji are defeated. Okay. And Keiji is... down there. Okay. Well. Excuse me.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was definitely Dynasty Warriors 5 for the base thing. There's no use for...
We must take the castle.
Craft new weapons because rare weapons in DLC weapons are way better and powerful, I think. What do you think? Yeah, it kind of depends on what you're doing.
Someone help me out.
I'm mostly using the DLC weapons now because they're so overpowered. But if I were aiming for like weapon mastery or something like that, then I would be equipping those weapons. But yeah, I just use the DLC weapons. I haven't gotten any of the rare weapons yet. But eventually I will. Also, the DLC weapons have no proficiency requirements. So you could go in with somebody who has an F proficiency and still wipe the floor.
Only the wicked need fear the edge of my blade.
Oh, there must be somebody in the castle. Good thing I got some speed. Who's in here? Who's in my castle? Who is it? Yoshiaki? You're not important enough to take my castle.
Incredible!
Have a good night, Bushin.
Noble spirit.
Yeah, Chelsea should be on a stream sometime soon. It might not be this one, might be next one.
Our position is secure. Only Date stands against us now. Prepare to attack the northwest garrison. Hurry!
Okay.
Sheathe your weapons until we've regrouped.
Don't know if I should be going to that northwestern area first, or should I go... Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, whoops.
Faster! Do not let them get away!
Didn't mean to use an item.
There they are!
I want to go protect Keiji from that officer down there, just in case. He's probably going to be fine, but just in case. Do it, Matt. Join us. Oh yeah, he's fine. But I don't want to run the risk of your allied commander has been taken out. Because that has happened way too many times on stream.
Only the wicked need fear the
And I just want to finish this. I want to play through one more story before calling it a night on the stream. In this game, you can never be sure. Yep.
My blade.
Is this Hokkaido? It is.
I shall slay the unjust.
Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to what battles we're doing, except for Honoji. Oh, god damn it. I just wanted to take this guard captain out. Get back on my horse and go back up there. Try to rush so nobody dies.
By the gods,
yeah, I know.
Shall triumph here.
I'm on my way. I'm running as fast as I can. What is with the Samurai Warriors never being consistent in their release platforms? Well, it's really only this game that was the outlier. Can you swap out characters while in-game like Samurai Warriors 4?
I will repay your
yes,
kindness someday.
but only in certain stages. Some stages, you're required to only use one character for story purposes. And some of those Like, you start off with the one character and you get a second character partway through. But I'm pretty sure in free mode, you just always have 2 characters. I can't remember now that I think about it. I feel like even in free mode, if you're only allowed to have 1 character, you still only have 1 character. I can't remember, though. Yeah. Luckily enough, Kingdom Hearts is now, like, all available on the same console. Not just, like, the same brand of console, but literally almost every Kingdom Hearts game can be played on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Valkyria Chronicles, on the other hand, not so much.
The power of love compels me to greater heights.
Well, the release of Samurai Warriors is a little bit more spread out than Dynasty Warriors. Plus, with Samurai Warriors 2, the original Xbox wasn't popular enough to have a game released on both 360 and the original Xbox. It was one of those things that you either released it on 360 or you released it on the original. I don't remember seeing many games that were released on both at the same time. Oh, for freak's sakes, I keep using an item instead of calling my horse. Because it just feels right to hit down on the D-pad to call your horse instead of up. Oh. Well, they also did something similar with Persona. You know, released Persona 5 on PC and PS3 and PS4 only. Like, it's not on Switch or Xbox, but then you release Persona 5 Strikers on Switch. I mean, I guess it's okay for PlayStation players, but if you don't have a PlayStation console and you really want to play the full story of Persona 5, you can't.
Incredible!
Like, I feel like they should just release Persona 5 on Switch already. I haven't played Persona 5, and I want it on Switch. I probably won't play it on Switch, but I want them to release it on Switch for everyone else. Okay, what are you guys doing? Are you guys supposed to be going up to the northern? Because it says, help the Uesugi officers reach the northwestern garrison, and these guys are... they don't seem to be going to the northwestern garrison. Okay, this other guy is going there. It's another game series that I need to get into, though, is Persona. Again, we own Persona 4 on Vita. We have... I think we have Persona 5. No, we don't have Persona 5. But I do have Persona 5 Strikers. And we have Persona 4 Arena. Pretty sure those are the only Wait, no, we have some of the PSP games. Oh wait, and I have the PlayStation Classic, so I have a way to play the very first game. Okay. Chris, do you still have those DLC for 2XL? I was searching to buy for download, but there was no valid links that work. Did you search it on the Xbox store? Like, I can still really easily find it on, like, if I just boot up my 360 and find, like, search Samurai Warriors 2, go to the main game page, and then go to add-ons. It should be there. At least in North America. I can't speak on Europe or anything else. I think Koei Tecmo had to make Samurai Warriors 3 Wii only because of the Murasame Castle. Yeah, but then when they ported the game to PS3 in Japan, they didn't. They just removed that. They changed the additional modes. So like, they still don't really have any excuse for not bringing a PS3 version to North America or the West in general.
Today. Leave the Psyker to me. You stop Masamune.
Stop Masamune.
Oh yeah, like I've played a little bit of Valkyria Chronicles 2 on PSP, and it's still like a decent game on that console. But it is very perplexing why there's no other release for like home consoles.
Someone help me out of this mess!
Well, I'm on my way. Don't die, you son of a bitch. There's 2 people I need to make sure it don't die. God damn it. Oh, good old Kojiro still being a generic here.
Bear my blade. I shall slay the unjust.
I hope you're here to fight and not to shout.
Of course. What kind of warrior do you take me for? Incredible! The power of love compels me to greater heights. Prepare yourself.
Sorry guys, trying to focus on killing the people so that I can not lose again. I don't want to lose again. I just don't want to lose. I have to play this stage all over again.
Forward! How will I get out of this?
Well, you just did. I killed them for you. Fuck! Yes, I know there's only one Uesugi officer left. Thank you very much. I just protected him. God damn it.
The edge of my blade.
Have you tried... You said that you bought the expansion, downloaded it at a friend's house, and then when you got home it didn't work. Have you tried deleting it from your hard drive and then re-downloading it? Also check your licenses. it shouldn't be an issue, but just in case, I know, like, when you get a new Xbox, and, like, if you had one of the old Xbox models and you switched the hard drives, the licenses are tied to your console ID, not your user ID. So you have to transfer your licenses to the new console every time that you download DLC on a different console. And then I think you need to delete the DLC and re-download it. Because Xbox 360 was really weird with that. And it used to be a huge hassle to transfer your licenses. Because I've had the Red Ring of Death happen to me a few times, and yeah, you would send your Xbox away, you would get a completely different Xbox. Like, they wouldn't fix yours and send it back. They would fix somebody else's and send you theirs. So, like, they would have, like, a stack of fixed Xboxes so that they could have a faster turnaround to get you a working Xbox. And when you got your new Xbox, you always had to call their hotline to get them to do the license transfer. So it was like almost like a half-hour ordeal to get your license transferred over. Now it's just an option in the settings that you can just do by yourself. Yeah, try that and see if that works. Hopefully that works, because, like, if you paid for it, you should be able to use it. Another thing that I should mention is that, because this is something that I ran into, and hopefully if you run into it down the road, it'll help you out. If you ever bought anything that was taken off of the Microsoft Store but is still, like, available to download, there are some of those DLCs out there. As an example, the first Fist of the North Star DLC is no longer on the Xbox Store. Same with the DLC for Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, no longer on the Xbox Store. And I wanted to get those DLCs downloaded again so that I could use those in the gameplay footage when I go to review those games. So what you have to do is you have to go through either your download... I think it's your download history rather than your purchase history. You have to go to your download history, which is really annoying because you have to go down through the list of downloads, and it's in chronological order of most recent. So, like, if it was something like the Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 DLC, which was bought probably in, like, 2018, or sorry, 2008, when I was 18, you know, that's going to be a long history of things to scroll through. But yeah, that's something you can do with some of the things that you paid for that are no longer on the store. But there are things that are no longer on the store and no longer downloadable, like Scott Pilgrim, which I still have installed on my Xbox because, god damn it, that is a good game. Okay, who do I want to unlock? I can unlock 2. I think I'm going to do Nagamasa
those who have faith in me.
and Tadakatsu.
Come to fear the power of the Tombogiri.
And I can buy costume customization, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save my rice to buy the characters. All right. So we might not get through her whole story tonight, but we are going to play some Kai.
They'll soon see I'm a lot tougher than I look.
No, we don't have anything to do with the blacksmith yet. Masamune will be on the way. Don't worry. The majority of the characters will be played on the stream. There's only going to be like a couple of characters that I play off camera because those would be the characters that I would have already completed in my Wii U save file. So like Hanbei, Nagamasa, what's his name? Tachibana guy. Oh, I forget his name. God damn it. It's not coming to me. Oh well. I almost went directly in without equipping anything. That was almost a disaster. I think it's you. Yeah. And we're going to equip Gold Rush. Perfect. Overview. What do we got here? Gives us a weapon. Kanatsu's health will decrease. All Hojo officers will heal. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Who are my personal top 3 favorite Warriors characters? Well, I have the team in Warriors Odachi 3 and 4. It's Keiji, Shahudun, and Achilles. Those are my 3 main go-to characters.
To hit the enemy flank. First, though,
I've been wanting to do like a top 10 list or something where I look at literally every character's movesets and decide from there.
I don't know what
but in order to do that, I would want to unlock every character, unlock their full moveset, and like there's still Warriors games that I haven't done that in. I haven't unlocked every single character in One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. I haven't unlocked all the characters in Pirate Warriors 4 either. I haven't unlocked all of the mobile suits in Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. I haven't played as every character in Ken's Rage 2. Actually, I don't think I've unlocked all the characters in Ken's Rage 2 now that I think about it. Yeah, there is a lot of characters that I haven't played enough as. I'm not talking about Ginshio. I'm talking about the guy, the male character. It starts with an M. Munashige. There it is. Good work, brain. You did the thing. Bonus activated. But yeah, I know that I completed Munashige's story before because I was doing that hardcore challenge where I tried to play on hard mode from the start, no additional working. I don't think I completed the story on the Let's Play challenge, but I did complete the story eventually because I gave up on doing Let's Play challenges a long time ago.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
Excuse me.
This must be what he meant by obstacles. Who would put this here?
Bam. I don't know, but it seems that Samurai Warriors 4-2 is much more easier than Samurai Warriors 2. Yeah, hyper attacks kind of help with that, but it's also just like overall,
What do you think you're
Modern Warriors games are easier. Samurai Warriors 5, though, I think they went in the right direction with that and its difficulty. And I played it on easy because, like, I just usually want to get through my games.
I have underestimated my
Get through the story.
again.
Once I get through the story, then I start grinding and slowly bring up the difficulty. But, yeah, I found Samurai Warriors 5 was a really good difficulty balance.
Tighten the defenses.
Oh, but yeah, excuse me. Since Dynasty Warriors 8
I'll hold them back.
was when I was like, oh yeah, things are getting way too easy, on easy
Some
mode.
time to drum up the courage.
If you're looking for a challenge anyways. I still play Dynasty Warriors 8 on easy if I'm just like, I need to go into this stage to get, something. Or like, I just want to go through some stages.
Easier than I thought.
Super easy. But I mostly play on normal or hard now, because most of my characters are above level 100.
Tighten the defenses. Forward.
But Dynasty Warriors 7, because I've been replaying it on PC now that I got my new PC. Dynasty Warriors 7 was does have a tough start to it. Once you get through the story, though, once you get through your first story, I should say, it gets much easier from there.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
There's a lady in distress here.
I found, like, once you got up to a certain stat level and
How do you like that?
You had, like, the stronger weapons. Because the stronger weapons were not difficult to get in Dynasty Warriors 7 by any means. Like, you just need to play through Conquest mode. You can play as one character. You don't need to, like, level up a bunch of different characters.
That be a lesson to you.
I will measure you and see if you are fit to face the
Like, it's super easy to get strong in Dynasty Warriors 7.
Your appraisal. Escort her off the battlefield, please.
Here it comes. Face my fury.
But yeah, I need to get my Steam version of Dynasty Warriors 7 up to the same level that my PS3 save file is at, which is going to take me a very long time. So maybe some live streams of that coming up sometime, maybe. But not until after I've finished the stories for all of these Warriors games.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
Incredible!
This is much easier than I thought.
Excellent. I've made it in time.
God, I actually really enjoy Kai. Both as a character, and like I like her personality, and I like her in combat. Like, I wonder what she will be like when she's introduced in the new version of Samurai Warriors. Assuming they continue on with it, which I feel like they're going to. You didn't like Dynasty Warriors 8?
Ha! How do you like that?
That's like, honestly, one of my favorites. Personally, it's up there next to Dynasty Warriors 4. I feel like she'd look like Ginshio in Neo. That would be cool. I can't play as Gan Ning in Dynasty Warriors 7 or 8 without having him also equipped with the regular sword. Like, him with the sickle is honest, or with the flail, honestly not too bad. But he just plays so much better with a sword. I feel more comfortable using him with a sword for some reason. I can't, or it's not like I'm stuck with the old weapons either. Like, I don't mind using trying to think here. I don't mind using Xiahou Yuan with the bow. So, like, that's one thing. Honestly, Huang Gai with the club, not that bad. I actually quite like that. I do like him, though, with the boat. The arm blade.
Oh,
same with Cao Ren with the flail. That's not a bad choice either.
Who are you calling a beast?
Here it comes.
But for some reason with Gan Ning, I just have such a hard time playing without the sword.
Absolutely perfect.
Like, I gave him the sword in Dynasty Warriors 9.
Yes! Victory is mine!
Genshin is all that remains. All units.
How many characters in Dynasty Warriors 7 used a sword?
Open the gates!
Yeah. It's almost like the katana in Samurai Warriors 5.
Forward! Incredible!
I'm just getting warmed up.
Now that's one thing that I was kind of surprised at. When they did Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, they didn't switch up the weapons for any of the characters that got new weapons in Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. Like Huang Gai getting the arm blade, Cao Ren getting his bladed shield back. Like, we got none of that. But they did do Shu Huang getting the great axe. Oh, Yukimura, you were too early. Come on.
You have earned your victory, brave warrior.
I wish Cao Cao kept those moves from Dynasty Warriors 6. I know.
Don't look so
I'm not a huge fan of the General Sword in Dynasty Warriors 8. Mostly because, like, all of the charge attacks are just summoning body doubles, which aren't too bad, but, like, I just feel like I want a more basic sword move. Trade that. Trade that. Trade that. Oh, wait. We don't have a good weapon for Kai yet. This is the first time playing as... Motherfuck. Whatever. I'll live with my life choices. Let's jump into this.
All right, lad.
Okay.
Head over to the northeast garrison and take care of the Sanada.
You're talking to me? Fine. Wait, the Sanada?
Defeat Masayuki and Yukimura.
Yesterday's friend is today's enemy, I guess.
With the tiger and the demon king gone, the rule of Kai is up in the air. And since I'm here, I may as well be the one to seize it.
This land belonged to Lord Nobunaga. It shall not fall into your hands. Lord Ieyasu, thank you for coming to our aid.
I'll draw your attention to me.
Oh, no, I do.
I never thought I would have to fight against the Sanada.
Okay, 1, 2,
Why must it be that I cannot
3. Bam, there we go.
Instead,
Do I have... I don't think I have 5th. Oh, that was the 4th one. 1, 2, 5. No, don't have that one yet. Okay. Alright, James, have a good one. Get all of the tactical bonuses in this stage, or at least try, anyways.
Incredible!
I'm just getting warmed up.
Forgot how slow Kai was. No, this is a normal weapon. I usually like to use a speed weapon personally.
Don't underestimate me.
But Kai is quite the powerhouse, so her having a little bit of a slower movement, honestly not that bad. I do like her moveset, even if it is a little on the slow side. But like combat in Samurai Warriors 3 is a little on the slow side anyways, so having a slower moveset, it doesn't really feel like it's out of place. Having a fast moveset, on the other hand, makes you feel invincible.
Well, I see you still score highly on the bronze scale, at least.
What exactly is that supposed to mean?
Get that block down. There we go.
Here it comes! Face my fury! Absolutely perfect!
Such destructive.
Kai messing up
That is no ordinary woman.
Kunoichi.
Thank you.
What am I doing?
Well, that was even easier than I thought it'd be.
battle is not over yet. Keep your focus.
The Hojo have no chance. The only way to stay alive is to defect.
Oh, excuse me.
Now is our chance to finish this once and for all.
Forward!
It's getting to that time, my broskies, where I am starting to slow my my thought process.
Danger.
This doesn't look good. Still, people are...
And the words aren't coming out as seamlessly as they used. How long have I been streaming for? Nearly 3 hours, or a little over 3 hours.
Incredible!
I'm just getting warmed
You
up.
can really hear the Dynasty Warrior 6 Sun Shang and Kunoichi. Yeah. I still love her voice in Samurai Warriors 1. Like that. It was so full of sass. It was perfect. I think I'm just gonna go straight for the enemy officers here.
You great fool. You've ruined my plan.
How about I keep you safe first, then we work on your plan.
Yeah, I tend to stream for like 2 to 3 hours at a time.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You're mine, fool.
Like, usually if I stream any less than 2 hours, it's either because, like, I'm not feeling that game, or I'm not feeling gaming in general, or I've got something on the go that I really only have maybe an hour that I can spare, and, like,
well, that's not...
I really want to get this other thing done and over with.
The shadow cannot be killed.
But yeah, 90% of the time, the streams usually last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours.
How about that? Pretty aggressive, huh?
Open the gate!
Though I have streamed longer. I have streamed for like 4 hours a couple of times, and then there was also the end of Muso May 20
and around to the castle's rear entrance.
19 or 2020. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, you mean we're attacking on two fronts?
I feel like it was 2020.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Yes. No? Yes. It was... Yeah, it was 2020, because that was when we did Warriors Odyssey. But I did a 24-hour live stream. There were breaks, obviously. But I just, like, yeah, we're playing on PlayStation 4. You tell me what to play, and I will play it for the... until I don't feel like playing anymore, kind of thing. Might as well shout Leroy Jenkins. I do that when I'm playing Destiny with Chelsea. I'll be running and I'll see her like sitting in a corner trying to snipe or trying to like be strategic, and I'll be running in with a sword. Leroy Jenkins! And most of the time, I don't die. Most of the time. Begin to remember back in the PS2 era, officers had intros. I do miss the intros, but at the same time, like, if you see them over and over and over and over again in every stage, and with larger character rosters, it just means more character intros. It can get a little annoying. Recently got back into Destiny. Nice. Same here.
They intend to
I just got back into it with the latest update that gives cross-platform play, because Chelsea and I play on Xbox, and my friend plays on PlayStation. And it was just one of those games that Chelsea didn't want to play because she knew that that was going to be, yep, her life. And I just didn't want to play it because I knew that if I started, I would be playing quite often with her and with my friend. And I have videos that need to get done that have not been getting done because I've been playing Genshin and Destiny and Elder Scrolls Online, and not the games that I need to be doing the videos on.
Absolutely perfect.
But yeah, I'm at least having fun. I'm just not making as much money off of YouTube as I was before because I'm not uploading as much. But that is going to change. I've got some video ideas in the works, plus the Warriors Clones video is started production, so yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. We've got some things in the works. To tell the truth, most YouTubers got screwed over. Are you talking about ad revenue, or because like?
Come, Hanzo. Ujiyasu must be stopped.
There they are.
But I also haven't been uploading too much Dynasty Warriors stuff, which I know is like the main thing that gets me views.
I must concede victory to you.
She is but a girl.
And I have a few Dynasty Warriors or Muso ideas
There's something about that I can
running through my brain.
Incredible!
This is much easier than I thought.
Okay. I feel like we're almost at the end
Had
here.
a vision for the future.
There's Ieyasu, so
For it.
The future will never come if you lose what you have in the here and now. I fight for the present and all the happiness I have.
hey now.
Face my fury. Absolutely perfect.
There's another officer here, wasn't there? Or did I kill them by accident? Oh no, there they are. I had a feeling they were down there.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
There we go.
I have been given
There's
a
the
gift,
end.
and I must use it to keep those I love safe. My lord, I will do everything in my power to keep you from harm.
Okay.
It's over? I still want to fight.
So I think I'm going to call it here. I know I wanted to get 3 stories done, but I am feeling the sleepy kicking in. Ooh, what's this? Increase armor defense. Decrease damage taken from enemy combo attacks. Increase the amount of spirit moving in and out of plot. That might actually be a good one to keep. Get rid of that one. All right. Well, as I was saying, I am feeling the sleep kicking in. We're only 3 stages away from finishing Kai's story, so we'll keep going next week with some more Kai. Depending on what we got going on tomorrow, maybe you'll see a special stream going on. I don't know. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling, whether I feel like streaming or not. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. As well, if you'd like to help support the channel and everything I do here, as well as on my second channel, you can join the guild like some of the awesome people that were in the chat here, like James and Angelo. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And as always, everybody, I will see you all down in the comments.